Somehow this is one color which I thought didn't show up enough on my hair. As soon as I washed my hands, this somehow turned into dark pink and it wasn't going. I tried everything. It was just not going off. Hello everyone, this is Khushboo Singhvi and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm sharing with you all about temporary hair colors. So guys, I don't say this often, but if you do like my work and if you find my videos helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel, like the video, let me know in the comments whatever your feedback is. It will be highly appreciated. Temporary hair color meaning something that only lasts you till your next hair wash. So you apply it for this wash and it's going to be there till you wash your hair the next time. That's it. And you can use any color of your choice without any headache, any bleach, any long-term harm to your hair. So yeah, the particular reason that I was so excited about trying these temporary colors was because if you all have been here for a while, you all know that I colored my hair 1.5 years back. Now it's almost faded, only this much length of the colored hair is remaining. And I fell in love with my colored hair. But whether we like it or not, colored hair comes with a lot of maintenance. It needs weekly deep conditioning. Trust me, when I was skipping it even for 2 weeks, I could see that in my hair. Like my hair would look dry and weird and I would not get good results. So yes, it definitely needs a lot of care. If you take care, it is great. It just works perfectly fine. There is no problem. And the good thing is I didn't have to bleach my hair because it was my virgin hair and the color I went for did not need any bleaching. But the fact that if I want to go and color again today, I will need bleaching and that will need even more care. So I'm not ready for it at the moment. I don't know, someday I might just go and get my hair colored. But anyway, that is why I decided to try these temporary hair colors, and I tried from quite a few brands which are available in the Indian market. In fact, all the good brands that I could see, read reviews of, I tried them. Now, okay, before we go ahead in the video, I just want to say one more thing. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I lost a lot of my data. Almost 4 of my videos, more than 10 GB of data got deleted, and I could not recover it. And this was one of the videos that got deleted. So I am reshooting this. And also I had applied all the colors that I have today for that video. I wanted to make it a very holy, special, fun video. But anyway, all of that got lost. So I will not be able to show you an application of every color. But yes, of every brand, I'm going to show you. So do not worry. And let's get started with this video. First, let's discuss how to use these temporary hair colors. So all the brands that I tried, they have this instruction given on their website or from wherever you buy. Some have them on the bottle itself. So they recommend that you wash your hair, and while your hair is still wet, you apply this color. You go through with a comb, and then you let your hair dry. Okay, this is what they recommend, and they say that if you don't want the pigment to fall anywhere, it's better to use a hair dryer so that your hair dries up fast, so that it doesn't get messy, or your clothes while your hair is wet doesn't catch on the colors. Okay, so this is what all the brands recommend, but I'll tell you what did I do. Since we have curly hair, they are more dry in nature. I didn't want to risk my hair, or I didn't want it to cause any dryness. So what I did was I used a leave-in underneath. Okay, after that I plucked my hair for 10 minutes. Now I highly recommend that you do it. Do not apply these color on dripping wet hair, and do not apply these colors on dry hair as well. Damp hair, like a little wet to damp, if I can say, is the best way to apply these colors. Reason being, if it's too wet, it gets a little messy. Not a lot of color is absorbed by the hair. It just falls away. And if you apply it on your dry hair, what's going to happen is, first of all, it's not going to spread nicely, and secondly, it's just going to transfer everywhere. So I do not recommend applying this on dry or dripping wet hair. Okay, so choose a midway. That's the best way to go about it. And after that, I apply these colors, and then I followed it up with a gel. Now, following up with a gel is not a compulsion, but because I live in Goa and it's high humidity here, I wanted my curls to look good, with that hair color. So I applied the gel. If you think there is no need, you can totally skip on it, because applying the gel will lighten the color slight bit. Okay, so yeah, this is how I use these, and this is how I recommend you to use them. So the first brand I'm talking about is Paradise. Now this brand had actually come on Shark Tank India in this season, and that is how I came to know about them. So I decided to try the color, and I got the golden one first. I've already shared a reel about that on Instagram a while back, and that is how I fell in love, and I wanted to try more, and I wanted to try from more brands. So yes, I got them. So I basically got two colors from Paradise. One is this glitter gold, which I loved, and another one is poison purple, which I do not recommend, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so first of all, these come in these glass tubs. They're easy to use, no problem at all. Now the color that is shown on the website are a little more vibrant in how they look in actual, so they just expect them to be a little lighter. But yeah, so this is how the golden one looked, and this is how the poison purple one look. I feel that there's a slight pink tinge in the purple one more than the purple. I don't know why I feel so. These colors are very moisturizing. They actually work like a curl cream, okay? Exactly like a curl cream. I really did not expect it. I thought it's really gonna dry out my curls or something, but nothing like that happened. The pigment is very, very nice. It just looks like, you know, you've done your hair, you've got your hair colored in a salon, that kind of a pigment. It remains good for, you know, 2 to 3 days. In fact, with the golden one, my wash day got extended and I washed my hair on the day 5. By then, not a lot of color was there, but I did not face any itching or any weird sensation or anything like that. Okay, so that is amazing. Paradise colors are also CG friendly, in case anyone needs to know that. About color transferring. Now, this is true with all the brands I will be talking about. If you're using a color like golden or silver, it's not going to transfer much. But if you are using a brighter color like red, purple, pink, blue, green, they are going to transfer whatever you do. And especially every time I would touch, you know, my hand to my hair, like it's not that I did like this and I'll get color, but suppose if I'm scrunching my hair or I'm fluffing my roots or something like that, or making my hair, you know, making a plait, making a bun, definitely you will have some color pigment on your hands. Every color that I use, it does transfer on hands. Whether it transfers on clothes, pillowcases or not. So let me tell you, none of these colors, which I'll be talking even ahead, transfer on my bonnet. I slept with the bonnet. It did not happen. Even the brighter colors did not. Even the lighter colors did not. Reason being, so I sleep in AC and I wasn't sweating in any of the nights. But for example, if you are sleeping in afternoon or any time that you have done, you know, something that you're sweating and your hair is wet with sweat, they will definitely transfer wherever you sleep or, you know, whatever you do. So yes, if your hair is wet for any reason, whether it's water or sweat, they are going to transfer. This is applicable for all of these colors. Let me quickly show you a demo of the glitter gold one. So this is how it looked on my hands, and you need to use a good quantity of these colors, but they spread very easily. This one box is just going to last you 2 times maximum. You can push it to 2.5 times. Yeah, okay, anyway, so this is very easy to spread. It sits beautifully, look very beautiful. As I've already told you, I've applied a leave-in underneath, then I'm using a brush to distribute the color, and I followed it up with a gel. So this one is definitely one of my most favorite colors out of the whole entire lot, and I absolutely loved how this looked on my hair. Okay, let's check the poison purple now. So as you can see, only my one section is wet because I'm doing a patch test, which I do every time with every single product. And for this time, I was really grateful I did. So I've just wet one section and I'm applying the color on only that section. Now this one was very easy to apply again. The pigment you see on my cape is not of this color. It's of another color that I tried before this. Anyway, this one applied beautifully. I had no issues at all. It did not dry out my curls at all. And here a little color got touched. So I thought I'll just apply it on my dry hair to show you so that you can compare. Now the reason I do not want to try this color and I did not try it again was this. After I washed my hands got like really dark pink. It's not even clearly visible here, and this color was just not going. I washed my hand 4 times, tried to even scrub a little. This wasn't going. This reminded me of those holy colors which would darken up on washing. Anyway, let's see the results. Hey guys, so my hair is dried up now, and this is how the color was looking on my hair. I think the pigment was showing pretty decent. Like if you see, it's a light color and it's reflecting pretty well. Now if you see here, I've applied it on my dry hair. I mean, it got applied by mistake. So I kept it to show it to you. One thing, that if you'll apply these colors on your dry hair, the pigment will obviously show up better. But remember, if you apply them on dry hair, every time you touch it or even otherwise, a lot of color will transfer. So none of these brands actually recommend you to apply these on dry hair. They are better on when applied on wet hair, and then you let your hair dry with it, so they settle in better. Okay, yeah, this color is still on my hand, it's not going. So yeah, but any which way, I like the way it is sitting on my hair, and I will let you know in the video if it was going away easily from my hair, because I really hope it does. All in all, I really love this golden color and I will highly recommend it, but I will not use the purple one again. However, there was no problem, no itching, no rashes wherever it touched my face also, so no complaints that way. But the fact that it didn't go off my hand, I wouldn't want to risk it. These retails for rupees 495. Sometimes you can get them on a good discount on their own website or on Amazon. I'll put the links down, you can check it out, and you can get it for 420. Like for me, I got one color at 420, one at 470. So yeah, it depends on what discount you are getting. So the next brand we're talking about is Anvea. This is also, I'm sure you must have heard about Anvea. If not, they are a sister concern of Kalwana. So yes, these are the hair colors from them. They also have quite a few shades, and I also have golden from them, which I haven't tried. I've only tried these two shades, pink and blue, and I love these as well. The pigment was amazing, especially the pink one. My hair looked lovely. I did not expect that color to come out so well on my hair. The blue one was not as bright. So you know, if you have black hair, especially jet black, colors like blue, red, green will not be as visible on your hair. as pink, golden or purple will be. So yeah, this is what I felt after trying all the colors. So now coming to these, so these come in this small tube packaging of 30 grams each. Let me just show you the pigment of one. So this is the blue one. They have a very strong pigment, and as you can see, this is more of a matte finish. The other two brands I tried had a little or more glitter, but this one did not have any glitter at all. It's a very matte color and looks lovely. Now this one doesn't feel like a cream. This feels more like a leave-in. Again, this one also did not dry out my curls, which I'm surprised because I honestly expected this to dry out my curls, but that did not happen. Again, I applied it between leave-in and a gel. That is how I did with all the colors. The pigment for the pink one came beautifully. Blue was not as dark as I wanted it to be, but I don't think on black hair blue is going to be so much visible, but it was visible. It looked really very nice. And I tried it half and half. I'll put pictures here obviously. So I tried these colors half and half. I don't have the video, unfortunately. I lost all the footage, and to try all the colors again was not a possibility. Okay guys, I managed to record a small demo just to show you how this color looks, how it spreads, and you know how it looks on the hair while it's wet. Of course, the dry part you can already see in the pictures. So this is also very easy to spread a color. I did not have any problem working with it, and it looks beautiful. The pink color is so strong, you can easily make out here. It looked beautiful. Even the blue one looked really nice. I'm very impressed by these colors. I will be honest. I did not expect them to be so good. When I actually looked at the packaging and everything, I was like, okay, fine. But I was very, very happy the way they worked for me. Now, one thing with the pink color, this also can be because of the pigment. This transfers a lot, like a lot. It would come on your cheek, it would come on my pillowcase. If you were sweating, it would come a lot. These colors also transfer onto my white t-shirt. Luckily, when I washed it, it went away. So yeah, that was not a problem. But yes, they do transfer more than the other two brands that I've tried. So they definitely transfer, but otherwise everything else I loved about them. Now this one retails for rupees 399 for a 30 gram product. Okay, but they're always on discount around 300 to 340, 350, something like that. And this I think I will be able to use 1.5 or maybe 2 times, because I felt that I needed less amount of these as compared to the Paradise one, because these are very highly pigmented, and maybe that's the reason they transfer also more. So I think even this tube might last me 2 times. So the Anvea colors do have silicons, in case anyone needs to know that. Next brand we have is Beauty Pure. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I'm hoping this is how you pronounce. So this is the vivid red color that I have from them. The pigment is beautiful. This is also glittery. It looks amazing and everything. Now this one also comes in a tube packaging, and this is 60 grams of product. This is how it looks. It's quite glittery, more than the other two brands. And now this color is more like a ruby red color. They call it vivid red. And yeah, this I have a video because I reshot this video. Since for Paradise I already had one video, for Anvea I had a lot of pictures, so for this one I decided to reshoot so I can show it to you all. So now with this color I realized that I have to use a lot of it. Now I don't know if it is only this shade or the other shades will be same as well, but if I compare with the other two, I felt this was the least pigmented, especially the way it was showing up on my hair, or maybe because it was a red color, that's why. But either way, this was the second time and the tube is almost over, so this is gonna last you only 2 times. But again, it's very easy to spread, no drying at all. So yeah, I love to use this one. My results also were very, very nice. Curls were well defined and everything. The only thing I felt that it wasn't showing up as much as I would want it to show. Like I felt that it looked little more brown than red, like brown with a tinge of red kind of a thing. Sometimes in some lights, it's also look like, you know, how mehndi looks on your hair. So when I applied these on my hair, I really thought that, you know, it's going to show the pigment really, really well. But when my hair dried up, somehow this is one color which I thought didn't show up enough on my hair. Now, I don't know if this was because this is red. Maybe the other colors will not work like this. And this is a little dark maroonish red, you know, it's not that bright red. So maybe that is why, but otherwise it's nice. You know, in some places the red color looked really beautiful. Also in white light, this color looked really nice. This one is the most expensive one, but this is 60 grams and this retails for almost rupees 749. You can get it on discount, but not a huge discount, maybe something around 690, 720, something like that. This is what I've seen on Amazon at least. And also even this have silicons. In fact, this have silicons quite up on the list. Now the reason I keep on telling about silicons is because they don't work for my hair. They really weigh my hair down. So I had to clarify my hair a couple of times during these last 2-3 weeks. Okay, but coming to the transfer part of this one transferred the least out of all the colors that I tried. Once your hair was dry, see, when your hair is wet, everything will transfer. But once they were dry, this one was the one that transferred the least amount. And again, this one did not dry out my curls at all. Now maybe all of this happened because I used a leave-in underneath. I'm not sure about that, but I'll also recommend you guys to use a leave-in. But none of these colors dried out my curls, which I'm really happy about. They washed off really easily. If I didn't say it so far, all of the colors washed off very easily. Just one shampoo. This one actually took the longest to wash, which is weird because this one was the least pigmented, I felt. But while washing, it took a little while. But it's not that, you know, you have to shampoo even twice. In one shampoo, it's just gonna go away. All of these colors. None of them caused me any itching, any weird sensation, or any uncomfortable feeling, which is again a very nice thing. I kept all of these color in my hair for 3 to 4 days and I didn't have any trouble, except that sometimes they would transfer. Yeah, so if you're sweating, your hair is wet, they will obviously transfer. You're going to work out and you'll see after that, you know, if you touch your hair, your hand will get of the color. But all in all, I feel that these are amazing choices if you do not want to color your hair and, you know, cause that permanent harm or a long-term harm, if I can say that. Because these do not really cause any harm as such in just using once or twice. This is not something you want to use every day or for every wash day, right? But whenever you want that funky look, a different look, whenever you are tempted to try a color, I feel these are great choices and you can definitely give them a try. Whichever one suits for you, works for you, whichever color you like. And let me know how did you like this video. If it was helpful for you, I will be very happy to get a feedback. Any which way, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you all.